Hello everyone, I'm new to YouTube and I will be doing some readings for you today for weekly general reading for Pisces, and this is a general reading. As I just said, I will be using the tarots and I work with them intuitively. I've been using this deck since I was very young, around a teenager, and this is a particular deck that I like called the Mythic Tarot. Here we have Helen of Troy, and it deals with Greek myths. It deals with some Greek mythology, so we may be delving into some of those stories. It just depends on what comes up. So, and I always say, if you're listening to this and something resonates with you, then that's great. There's something for you if you're listening to this. Otherwise, if it really doesn't resonate, don't take it on. Don't just, oh, okay, all the cards just fell out. We've got Temperance on. Sorry, I just had to check. I'm still recording for a second. Oh my goodness, we've got 6 cards. Normally we start with 2. So we've got Temperance, which is Iris, the messenger of the queen of the gods Hera, the 3 of Swords, and we've got the 3 of Wands, 2 3s. We've got the Emperor, there's Zeus sitting on his throne, another major arcana, the 10 of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful Aphrodite, the goddess of love. So let's start with Temperance, because she came out very strongly on the top, and so I think she's the one that wants to talk to you the most today. And it's funny, when I was asking the cards which card do I need to know about today, this is the card that came out, Temperance. So this card is all about finding balance. So I always ask, what's the theme for the week? What's going to be the most important cards? And this was one of them. So what this is about taking care of yourself. Okay, this might be about bringing unity back in your life, a renewal of feeling. So someone might be coming back, and because you've got the 3 of Swords here, it's a very up down, these cards. So it's this sense of, okay, now we've got, I'm going to say that she's going to be overlooking this whole reading, because that's what it feels like, she's looking over it. So what she's really saying is that find the balance in how you're feeling about things. And this is the card of your heart. Find the balance. Think with your heart, not with your head. Okay? Feel it in your heart, be guided by your heart. And so it's a really, really beautiful card. But so then we've got this kind of really, and this is why it's interesting, I'm just trying to see if I can lift all of these up at once, is we've got the 3 of Swords. No, I can't. Let's just do a few of them. Okay, because Zeus is sitting right in the middle. So I feel like Zeus and Iris are definitely like the big players in this card. So because Zeus is here, this feels like this has got something to do with, it could definitely be, I'm just getting a father figure, or an older person, an older man that could be having an influence in your life, okay? So it's also this sense of being able to sit on the throne on top of that being able to sit and be in charge of yourself and everything around you, all the elements around you, to be able to sit above it all and rise above it all and see the higher meaning of it. Okay, so see how he's sitting above everything and looking down and being able to, he's holding a thunderbolt in one hand and the world in the other. And he's also got an eagle or a bird on his, it's hard to see from the video, but he's also got a bird on his shoulder, which is freedom, wisdom. So he's got all the elements, everything. He rules his kingdom. So he is in complete control. But he is also the father, the masculine, whereas Temperance is the mother, the feminine. So it's this balance between the male and the female, the masculine and the feminine. So this could be a conflict within yourself, which is what it feels like, very much conflict between the masculine and feminine within you. It's hard to say that word. Or it could be a conflict between like your parents, a male and female, or some sort of male and female, could be you and a partner, or it could be anyone, but very much it's these two different energies between Zeus and Iris, and Iris is calling to bring all of it into balance. Now, because we've got the Three of Swords, which is basically heartache, I'm going to look at these threes for a second, and then the Three of Wands, which is the completion, the initial completion of a creative idea, a creative project. Something has kind of been completed and done well, something that's kind of sparked your passion, something that's kind of, and it could be anything, like when I talk about creativity, it could be, redesigning the house, it could be something that you don't necessarily think is creative, but it could be anything. It could be writing a book, a play, it could be a project at work, it could just be an idea that's come into fruition and kind of just made early fruit, and really landed somewhere initially. Okay, so it's the first stage that you've had initial success with. But you've also got the Three of Swords, which is this card of heartache. So it's like the journey to get to the Three of Wands. It's like passion and heartache, passion and heartache, passion and heartache, creativity, and then my heart feeling the pain inside. So it's this kind of up down imbalance of your emotions. It's like inspiration, feeling bad, inspiration, up down, and that's where Temperance is saying, try and find the balance, look after yourself a little bit this week. And Zeus is saying, find a higher, try and rise above this up down, rise above it and see it from a higher perspective. So how would you do that? So there's a lot of different ways you could do that, but it's basically from distancing yourself, which is what Zeus does. He distances himself. So that could be distancing yourself physically from the situation, taking some time out. It could be meditation and seeking answers on a higher level, but it's just this sense of being able to step back from the situation and look at it as a whole, take in the bigger picture rather than getting caught up in the up down emotions of what's, and caught up in the drama of that. Because then we've got, it's just this conflict with creativity. So then we've got the Ten of Wands, which is feeling like overburdened, almost like burnout, feeling oppressed, feeling like, whatever. It's almost like, the creative project is not going where you want it to be. But then it's coupled with the Ace of Cups, which again, it's like it's the two conflicts that are happening, the two oppositional feelings. The Ace of Cups is the birth of Aphrodite. It's the birth of feeling. It's the birth of raw energy, a raw feeling that's emerged from within this. And it's without Aphrodite and without this raw emotion, we can't love, we can't feel, we can't experience the true gamut of emotions of life. So, but it's like, but I got to where I want to be, and I feel like it's not, I feel oppressed, and then there's this amazing sense of freedom, oppression. And so what I'm getting is that even though it might feel like other people are doing that to you, I'm really getting that this is something that's happening within you, that it's this roller coaster of riding the creative wave and understanding how creativity goes and emotions and feelings go. And so that's why here comes Iris again. She's just saying this week, look after yourself, look after your diet, look after your physical well-being, try and find some balance into your home life, into your routines, into how you're feeling about things, okay? Because the opportunity for that is here. So I'm going to pull out one last card for you this week, Pisces, to see as a final message from your soul, sort of an overarching card. about this situation that you're going to find yourself in this week. And I think it's come up because it's not unachievable for you to do this. Like, it's like you're really out of balance because of this roller coaster that you've been on, and you really need to kind of get off the roller coaster for a while and find balance, because this creative idea, it's a great idea, but you don't want it to take too much out of you. Whatever this creative project is, this creative thing in your life, could even be a relationship of some sort, but whatever that situation is, you don't want it to take too much out of you. You want to be able to ride it on a bit more of an even keel. So that's what the message from Iris is. Okay, I nearly tried to pop out. Last message for Pisces from the soul. And we've got the Nine of Cups, which is beautiful. Okay, so that's beautiful. Okay, so basically, as a higher message is saying, rewards, celebration, just accept it, okay? Kind of take yourself off the ride for a moment and just take a look at what you've achieved and celebrate, because this Nine of Cups and the balance is there for you this week to be able to achieve that and kind of finally land in that beautiful spot where you're going, I did it. I actually think I and it could be a relationship. It could be, you experiencing a lot of ups and downs within a relationship. It's quite turbulent, and you can find a bit of balance. There could be a renewal feeling. Someone could be a bit hot and cold. It's just got that real sense of up and down, up and down. And by the end of the week, there's this opportunity for a unity, a coming together, a celebration, and a renewal. So, and the most important word for this week is bringing your life into balance. Okay, relationship, life, work, everything. So I hope that resonated with you and landed with some of you Pisces, and I really look forward to talking to you next week. If you liked it, can you please like the video, or if you'd like to hear more, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a good week. Bye.